Hey everyone, this is JCS StarCraft with Game 2 of the Zotac Cup number 18 Finals between MorroW as the red Terran and LucifroN as the yellow Terran, spawning in the normal positions, I guess, for Steps of War. Very short map, very short rush distance from the two. LucifroN hails from Spain, one of the 16 players currently in the IEM Challenge in Cologne. I think that's what it's called, in Germany, I think. The biggest prize pool of StarCraft with $15,000 in prizes going on right now. MorroW also one of the 16 players as well. Both of them are in different groups, so we won't see any group stage action between the two of them, but we might see this repeated in the stage of 8. MorroW, of course, was not part of the initial 16, but Braddock, one of the stronger Terran players in StarCraft 2, was unable to attend the event due to visa issues, which really sucks. And here comes that. This could be a scout for MorroW, or what is going on with MorroW right here. He's going to mine some minerals from this base, and then okay, probably just a scout to see if there's any proxies going on right here, but wanted to also do double duty and get some minerals. Hold one of those crystals in his hands while he's about to do that. Good scouting by MorroW, of course. There are a lot of players who like to build that early bunker right here for a proxy bunker rush, and LucifroN going to go with the standard 12-13 build. 12 on the racks, 13 on the refinery right now. Going to be doing some standard play. LucifroN has done that proxy racks before, but going to be trying to really kind of try to outplay his opponent in the middle game at this point, or hopefully, just outplay it overall. The SCVs just walking past each other. I think LucifroN could have harassed this SCV right here, but instead just wants to get aside of the base, or maybe going to come around and harass again in a little bit, forcing the SCV to come back. No, he just wants to see what's going on. It looks like he wanted to get in there, but it's a little bit too late. Shouldn't be hanging around here, as this Marine is going to come out. Oh, he's trying to block the tech lab from going down. Very smart move from LucifroN. He already has his tech lab down, but decided to give that up in a second. And will he be stealing some minerals as well? Looks like he might be, or just kind of hugging that mineral patch. Meanwhile, MorroW is getting in here to scout. 15 orbital going up, and the second supply depot is going down right now. And a Marauder coming out for LucifroN, the first unit that he's going to have out too, coming out. And let's take a look back. We have the factory coming down for MorroW. It looks like he will be going 1-1-1. Might be changing it up. We'll see this game. I think both players might have thrown down a factory early. Both players do favor us more bio build than anything else, moving that. This is a great bunker position for Steps of War right here, leading up into the ramp, and they can be choked off from both sides with supply depots. So LucifroN just wants to see his opponent last game early expanded. Did not sure, it was pretty early, wasn't a 1 racks, but definitely early expanded. LucifroN wants to make sure his opponent doesn't do that to him this game, because in the last game with that early expansion, LucifroN was unable to apply pressure early enough, and MorroW was able to hold it off, and thus had like a huge economic advantage the whole game, allowing him to outmass his opponent and ultimately just win because of that. Also a really good flank attack in the last game, and a good division of forces. Obviously MorroW reads Art of War. LucifroN trying to, barely survives with that SCV with just 3 hit points, and now just going to stay here and hug this area to make sure there's no expansion. MorroW realizing that that SCV wasn't good. That was the only early rush or push against him. Feels like he could use that 100 minerals, so he goes ahead and salvages the bunker, and right now it looks like a starport is going up. So 1-1-1 from LucifroN. We probably will see Banshees as well, and MorroW going to be going for those tanks this game, so getting that second racks as well. No tech lab on it yet, but looks like he's going to be changing his play slightly as well, just to kind of hold things off. Might feel like his opponent is going to be a little bit more aggressive this game, or might not. Engineering bay going down for LucifroN. He hasn't really been able to scout too much. I think he has seen that barracks, but that SCV was killed pretty quickly. And so going to kind of see a change this game. LucifroN now going to be going with that heavy ground army, and going to be supporting it with medvacs. So this factory not going to be doing too much for him, just really there to build the reactor and do a little tag team with the starport. Meanwhile, neither player has expanded. It looks like MorroW feels like he is going to be able to push out, is bringing some SCVs in, and this is going to be a timing attack from MorroW. it could be enough at this point for LucifroN, who has been spending a good amount of time teching. He is going to have 2 medvacs out. He does need a few more units out here to really hold this off, and here it comes from MorroW. Going to be pushing in right now. Most of the damage being absorbed by the SCVs in the front, and Stim is already researched, so taking out those tanks right around, focus firing, and MorroW doing a great job building that bunker in here. If this bunker finishes, it's going to be a big problem for LucifroN. But here come the SCVs to support. A lot of Marines now on the field. They're going to be the SCVs are going to be taking a ton of fire, but a good job by LucifroN trying to hold it off. But there are just too many Marines out right now, and LucifroN unable to keep up with production. He needs to try to pump up more. A Hellion from here would be great at this point. No Hellion coming out. The bunker is finished, so things are going to be difficult for him right now. I really think, yeah, there we go. The Hellion is finally coming out. He does have enough money for it as well, and just more medvacs in the field. These medvacs are being rallied incorrectly, and now the Marines are coming in to try to do as much damage as possible. Just a handful of Marauders, not the best combination to go up against Marines. They take a while to take them down. The bonus damage for Marauders, of course, for armored units. And LucifroN going to be into this barracks in trouble. Cancel it, LucifroN, please cancel it. Okay, I don't know if it canceled or if it just exploded on its own right there. Where did that Hellion even pop out? I guess the Hellion popped out and just met its doom, because there is a tank now, and MorroW with a great timing push, lock down the bunkers, has his tanks behind. Great job by MorroW to push in, catching his opponent a little bit off guard. If LucifroN just had maybe like 30 more seconds, he would have been okay right there, but this is not good for LucifroN at all. I think this is going to be GG from him pretty soon. Stimming up these Marauders, but even if they run in for the tanks, the bunkers are down. They're going to be taking a ton of fire while they dash in, and already losing that barracks. Wasn't able to lift that off. The tanks are just going to be pushing at this point, and there's some action going on out here, but I don't think 3 Marauders is going to take out a tank, and even with the medvac there. And here we go, GG from LucifroN. So great push by MorroW. Catching his opponent off guard, a great timing attack. Had a really good sense of what his opponent was up to and when to push in with those forces. Had the SCVs there, did put down, lock down with the bunker. So game 2 going to MorroW, and I'm going to go ahead and cast the next game. This has been JC StarCraft, and I'm signing off.